Hello and welcome to the third Lions TV vlog of the season. I ain't done it in the ground again, have I? But my excuse this week is that game absolutely fucking spun my head out. I had to come home and lay down. I just wanted a day to analyse it. Madness. I've got my glasses on because I'm so hungover and boss-eyed. My computer's packed up. My camera's not working. Pretty much anything that could go wrong today has gone wrong. But onwards and upwards, I will crack on with it. Let's get to the game. We started with the same team that we did on the opening day of the season, which was Jordan Archer in goal, Marlon Romeo at right back, Shane Ferguson left back, Byron Webster and Tony Craig at centre half. We had Ben Thompson and Sean Williams in the centre of midfield with Aidan O'Brien on the left, David Worrell on the right, and Lee Gregory and Stevie Morrison up front. Let's start at the top and work back, because that's where the most problems were. First off, Stevie Morrison and Gregors, they quite isolated. It's not easy to play away from home and have, you just got to run yourself into the ground. I'm not a forward, but obviously you've got to run yourself into the ground from a spectator's point of view, and your chances are limited. You've got to do a lot of dog work, and it's not easy. Morrison, from where I was sitting, was getting a lot of shit, and it's not warranted. He is a grafter, and you can't always score goals in every game. Gregors was quiet. It's just going to happen sometimes. But we've played a team here in MK that have had a year in the Championship. They're going to be one of the favourites to go back up, and we've held our own. Midfield, in the midfield, Worrell, what a goal. First goal, went off the underside by great finish. He looks like a great signing. He's pacey. He's exactly what we need. Got no complaints. It's a great signing from Harris. Ben Thompson, not even worth mentioning. You know what he's all about. He's Millwall through and through, and he's a fantastic player. Also in midfield, Sean Williams. Now, this is no mistake. Not of a few people got a bit of an issue with Williams for his work rate, his silly bollocks tweets that he fucking does, and he's just general fucking work ethic for the team. But there's no doubt he can play. And I think now, I'm starting to think the reason that Harris hasn't signed another centre midfielder, I think he sat him down in the pre-season and said, look, cut all the shit, get your nut down, work hard, and, I'll give you a run the side. And to be fair to Williams, he played well to Oldham, and he was looking good, and we was winning until we went off. And I'm pretty sure we let our 2 goals in after Williams went off. Another person that's proved me wrong is Aidan O'Brien on left midfield. He's been brilliant so far. He's my man of the match yesterday, O'Brien. Very, very strong. Looks determined, looks up for it, looks focused. And, maybe he's maturing a bit now as he gets a bit older, and he's going to be a top player for us. He's still, to me, he's never been a winger. He's not pacey enough. And I don't know why Wild didn't get brought on yesterday. I'm not sure why Wild wasn't brought on and given his chance. I still don't know what it is. Is it his fitness? Is it his inexperience in English football? Because he's got it. He had that last season with Plymouth. Right, moving on to the back four and the goalkeeper, unfortunately, this is a problem now as far as I'm concerned. This is the main problem because we look weak at the back. Romeo, love him to death, great player. His old man released some serious tunes back in the day, but yesterday he got a lot of problems from the left midfielder. And in the end, I think he done the right thing, Romeo. He just thought, you know what, I can't get forward as much as I'd like. I've just got to shut up shop here and I've got to contain this left midfielder, because he was dangerous, to be fair to him, the left midfielder for them. Left back, Shane Ferguson at fault for the first goal. Tries to clear the ball on his weaker foot and just scuffs it straight to Kieran Agar, who sticks one in the bottom corner. Only sort of half saw that, because I was still half celebrating our second goal. Watched it on the Goal Rush, whatever it was, last night on Channel 5, and Shane Ferguson definitely at fault for the first goal for them. Can you blame him? He's not a defender. I don't rate him as a midfielder, so where does that leave us? Someone actually said to me yesterday that if we played the formation, which we don't, he'd be quite good to sit in as a holding midfield player, break up the play and stuff. But he's not a left back. For me, he's not a left mid. So for me, I wouldn't entertain Ferguson, to be honest. I'd have him on the bench. Centre halves. Now, we've signed Hutchinson, and he looks like a promising player, but he's injured. And I'm hearing from a lot of people the reason he left and got released by Fulham is that he's always injured. So, long term, we've got to look at Webster, outstanding. Tony Craig is not strong enough to play centre half for us. I would have Craig at left back, suffer that for now, I think we need another centre half. I really, really do think we need another centre defender. Moving back to the goalkeeper, Jordan Archer at fault for the second. Absolutely no doubt about it. Indecisive, come off his line. Didn't come off his line. Came when he couldn't decide what he was doing, and Kieran Agar just running and headed the ball into an empty net. But listen, you'd have took it at the start. If you look before the game, if you'd have said you're going to go to MK Dons, a team that's had a strong season in the Championship last year, right, they got relegated, but they've played a full season in the Championship, and you'd be expecting them to be up there and in the mixer to go back up in the at the end of this season. So you'd have took that before the game, but it is disappointing to let a 2-goal lead slip. What do you all think? Talk to me. I don't know. Let's have a chat in the comments box. Onwards and upwards, and I will be at Peterborough on Tuesday for some more Lions TV. I'll see you there. Please subscribe to Lions TV on YouTube. It's getting there, 1,200 subscribers. And I'm going to go live on Periscope at 10, which is 45 minutes away. But by the time you've seen this, it's already going to happen, so I don't know why I've mentioned it. Come on, you Lions!